Welcome back to another episode of Home Entertainment. I'm your host, Denisha McDowell. Today's episode is extra special as we take you inside the 2026-2027 Broadway Series at Wharton Center. I'm joined by Executive Director Eric Almshai and Senior Marketing Manager Tara Peplowski to talk about the incredible lineup and what audiences can look forward to this season.
It's an exciting day.
Yes! So I'll let you guys take the lead. We have exciting news. The 2026-2027 Broadway Series is here.
Yes, we are just excited to announce and roll out 8 amazing shows, part of our 2026-2027 Broadway Series here at Wharton Center. 8 amazing shows, 6 that are in our package for our Broadway Series. 4 of those are brand new to Wharton Center, never been here before, and 2 returning shows, including The Lion King and Phantom of the Opera.
So. The Lion King is a classic. I know it's been here at Wharton Center before, so this is the first time coming back in how many years again?
Well, since 2018, so it has been a while.
Awesome.
Time for the kids to have grown up and had their own kids, and they're going to bring them back.
It's the world's #1 musical, and it's such a spectacular spectacle. It's anchoring our season, and it's been a number of years, as Tara just said, and we're thrilled to have it back here for 3 weeks in April of 2027.
Oh, perfect. 3 weeks, so just enough time for all residents and all community members to come and see the show.
Yes.
Perfect. Now, in order for the first show coming up in October 27 is The Notebook. If you may tell me a little bit more about The Notebook in the musical. I'm so used to the movie, which I'm in love with it so much. I love Noah and Allie. So if you could tell me a little bit more about the musical, please.
It is Noah and Allie's story, as you know from the book and the film, adapted into a musical. Ingrid Michaelson wrote the music, and her score is just really wonderful, and it captures that story. And we see 3 different actors portraying Noah and Allie at 3 different stages of their life and their love story.
Oh, perfect.
And that's something new too, really. Not a lot of shows have three different actors portraying the same character. So that's something to really look forward to. But I think people were introduced to this story in book form, and then, it kind of broadened into that movie. But what we have different for this as a musical is you tell a story and then you add such beautiful music, and it really amplifies the emotions that you're feeling with the story. And I think one of the things to look forward to is just the beautiful rain spectacle, romantic scene, and see what happens when it rains inside.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So special effects included, too.
Of course.
Can't
Absolutely,
wait.
absolutely.
Yes.
Bring your tissues.
Oh, absolutely. The next one we have Alicia Keys' Hell's Kitchen that comes out January 19th through the 24th in 2027. So very exciting. New show that's coming to the Wharton Center.
Yes, this is one of our brand new shows. It's still running on Broadway right now, and it's all the music of Alicia Keys. So it's some of her catalog that you know and love, and she wrote some new music for this musical as well. And it centers on a young girl named Allie, which is loosely based on her life, but it's a fictitious story of a young girl named Allie and finding her way as an artist in New York City.
Awesome.
And I think a lot of people can find something in this story that resonates, but I think one of the things for me is that real complex mother-daughter relationship, the teen daughter, the kind of overprotective mother, and really her kind of finding her way and her independence within that safety and guidance of, adults.
Wonderful. Well, I'm looking forward to this musical as well. Next, we have Boop, the musical, which is inspired by Betty Boop. If we could talk a little bit more about that, I'm very interested, especially my sister's a huge Betty Boop fan, so looking forward to this coming out.
So everyone knows the animation of Betty Boop and the cartoon, right? And so mostly known in black and white, and she pops into living color in New York City in present day. And so she comes to life in this kind of fun, high-end musical comedy, lots of singing and dancing. It's really a fun, feel-good, joyful show. It's choreographed and directed by Michigander, Jerry Mitchell, and he does a great job with musical comedy, and it's just really fun and joyful.
Awesome.
And as Eric said, this is really something, technically, you wonder how you take something that is black and white and move that into color, and you see that happen before your eyes, and I think that's a spectacular feature of this show.
Yeah, it's incredible. And that will be coming out February 23rd to the 28th in 2027. Of course, the classic, Disney's The Lion King.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to that. If you guys can tell me a little bit more about your favorite moments from when The Lion King first came back a few years ago.
So I was able to see The Lion King back in its very early days, back in the 90s, before it went to Broadway. And I personally just remember the spectacle and magic of the first time of seeing The Lion King. And the show was just as grand and just as magical as it was then. And so thrilled to have that back here. Because I know there are many audiences and many generations of audiences that have grown up with the film, and many haven't yet seen this musical on stage. So it's a great spectacle. Massive amount of semis of puppets, over 200 animal puppets on stage, and just this great musical spectacle.
Before 2018, my kids were too young to see the show, so 2018 was the first time that my kids actually saw this performance, and that's what a lot of people are going to also experience this time around, that maybe they didn't get to share this with someone last time, and really their kids are of age, or they may be adults now and have their own kids that they'd like to bring them to the show. So this is a multi-generational, fun event.
Absolutely. I know once the announcement came out, everyone was very excited, jumping out of their seats. I know me and my manager, we were like, oh, we have to see this immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And that will be coming out April 8th through the 25th in 2027. Next, we have The Outsiders. So this is new to me. If you may tell me briefly about this Broadway show.
So The Outsiders is a brand new musical that's still running on Broadway right now, based on S.E. Hinton's novel of the same name, set in Tulsa in the 60s. And it's this social class, right, the socias versus the greasers. And it's really brought to life through beautiful choreography, wonderful music, great stage magic. And it's a brand new musical that I think is not to be missed. The big rumble scene is one of the most iconic moments on Broadway right now. It's raining, there's this massive rumble in the rain, and it's really quite remarkable.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, you really can't believe that that's actually happening on a stage. I mean, it feels so real. But really, truly, the story of the haves and have-nots back in the 60s really still resonates to this day, and I think people are going to find it really relatable.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that show as well. And that will be coming out June 22nd through the 27th in 2027. And last week we have The Phantom of the Opera. My manager Sam is very excited about this show.
We are too, Sam.
Yes.
We're excited about it too.
So Phantom is the spectacle that everyone knows and loves, right? This landed on Broadway in the 80s, and it's Broadway's longest running musical. It was on Broadway for many, many years. And they took the original Broadway production and they remade it for this tour. So it's just as grand, it's just as lavish, and I would even argue more so, because they were able to add additional elements to it. Tara and I recently saw this new touring production. It just opened recently, and we'll have it in its second year on the road. And it's beautiful, it's spectacular. It has all the things that you want in a Phantom of the Opera, including the big masquerade number, the boats down in the lair, all the things and the favorite moments of Phantom come to life on stage in this new production.
Awesome.
And truly, you could sit there and just look at the sets alone and just think, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. And I thought even just the curtains, the huge, heavy, beautiful draperies, and you mentioned the boats in the lair, and it's really, really spectacular.
Awesome. Well, I am excited. This lineup just looks absolutely amazing. I can't tell you enough. And the Phantom of the Opera comes out August 25th through September 5th in 2027.
But wait.
I would say, but
There's
wait,
more.
we're going to do the same thing. Go ahead, Tara.
There's more. Take it away.
Oh yeah, there's 2 additional shows as well that are coming back that are kind of returning special events, which in September, our very first show in the season, out of order, is Beetlejuice, coming back for a long weekend with us in September. That was an audience favorite when we had it here last time, so that's coming back for 5 performances. And then we'll have a full week of Six the Musical in December, which is about the 6 wives of Henry VIII and this amazing kind of rockin' concert musical on stage of 6. So both of those also are going to be here.
Oh, those are very popular shows too when they were first here. So,
They
yay! So we just have additional 2 shows.
We do.
So a total of 8. The first 6 we talked about
Yes.
are part of our Broadway Series package, and I think that's what you were asking about. And so all 6 of those come together as a season ticket package, and audiences can buy those now. And that's the only way to actually lock in your seats, your discounted prices, and buy tickets right now is through the Broadway Series package. And you can get all 6 of those tickets, or all 6 of those shows, I should say, for $245 they start at. So $245 for all 6 shows and going up from there. And we would love for our community to know about them. It's really accessible. We try really hard to remain accessible with our pricing, and locking in season tickets is really the best way to do that.
And when you're a subscriber to those 6 shows, you also get first access to Beetlejuice and 6, which are our special events. So you can add on 2 shows, make it an 8-show package for as low as $339.
Yeah. Plus, you can do a payment plan option to spread out your payments over multiple months. You know, lots of flexibility with exchanging your tickets. If your travel plans or personal plans change, you can move tickets around. There's a lot of flexibility with subscription, and we would love to invite everybody to be a subscriber.
And I think that exchange thing is really not to be understated, because sometimes people are hesitant. They're like, I don't really know what I want to be doing next August. What day am I available to come to a show? So that leaves that open. You can guarantee your ticket, and then if you need to exchange for a different day because you have, your niece's wedding or something came up, you're able to do so.
Oh, that's amazing. That's what I was going to follow up on with the additional benefits when it comes to getting this package as well, too. Are you also able to change and pick your own seats when you first purchased a subscriber package as well?
So you're able to pick your seats the first time, and then those seats are your seats until you no longer renew them.
Wow.
So how it works is that you choose your night of week, and the seats that you want to sit in the first time, if you're subscribing to us with the first time, those are then yours until you let them go. So our renewing subscribers have first access to renew their seats first. That'll happen at the same time that we'll go on sale with new packages as well. But they're yours until you let them go.
Yay, perfect.
But don't let them go.
Never.
Never. Especially this lineup, absolutely not.
That's right.
Now, last question. What are you guys looking forward to this upcoming Broadway series season for 2026 and 2027?
Well, that's a big question. For me, I think it's really about the moments where we get to bring people to the theater for the first time that don't often find themselves in the theater. And so with having The Lion King here for 3 weeks, I think we're going to see a lot of families and young people have their first experience at the theater or their first experience with a Broadway show. And that's really special because I know what it means for them and having that kind of family and connection. And so those are the moments that I am most looking forward to throughout the season.
Yeah, and I would say similar. We have the opportunity to see many of these shows in advance, and when I see something, I am so excited for Wharton Center to have those shows so that I can bring the people that I love and my friends and bring them to the theater and share those moments with them.
It's beautiful, yes. Well, thank you both so much for having us here. We're so excited to introduce the 2026-2027 Broadway season. So thank you both.
Thank you so much, and let's
course.
just remind people that you can get your subscription at whartonseason.com.
Awesome.
Information and tickets all right there, whartonseason.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Home Entertainment.